Okay, guys. So I thought I had 3 weeks left, but I only got 2 weeks left, and that's as far as I can. So by next Friday, that needs to at least have a roof, sides, and siding, and roofing, and beds, at least. And that's a lot of work to do. So I gotta get my butt moving. And I need help mounting these, but I can't. My dad's busy right now, so I'm gonna cut these, and then I'm gonna cut all the boards to length, and then I can. My dad can help me mount them fast. So yeah, I'm gonna get to her. And I'm not videoing because this is just like a boring process. I don't know. It's just not amusing. Cutting boards. So yeah. Right now I got this board cut. I got this board cut. So yeah, and then I had to cut 3 boards for this small strip. But yeah, I got that cut. And I gotta put these boards on before I measure my side ones. But I gotta wait for my dad and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm waiting. So I'll see you guys in a little bit once I start throwing this stuff on. I mounted those boards up there temporarily with screws, and now I can set my OSB on there and then line it up and nail it on. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I decided when I put this window in that I just wanted it up against here, because that's my eye level. So I just put a board right here, and that worked. And I decided that I want to put my other window here, and I want to put it right up against this board. But the difference is that window is a different width. So I put this 2x4 in here, not thinking about my OSB sheet. So I just had to add another board in there, and so yeah, it works out. So now I have enough room for my next OSB sheet. So yeah, and same thing on this one. Whoops, there we go. So yeah, it's going good. Now that I got these 2 side ones on, I can throw on, or I can measure for my front and back. So yeah, I'm gonna get to her, cut those boards, and then mount them. But this is what's done right now. So I went around and stuck these blocks in at the middle of 4 foot, so that way I have enough to put it on for my OSB, and then enough for my top sheet. So yeah, I did that, and then same thing on this side. Put one right there, one right there. And then I just cut my board. It's sitting over there for this side, so I can slap that on there. And then, so yeah, it's going good. Yeah, so let's keep her going. I'm doing good right now, working fast, so I'm getting her done. So I'm gonna get back to it. Okay guys, so tonight, yeah, I got the rest of this on. These you might have seen were bent in, but my dad just pulled on these bars. Oh, sorry, it's really dark. he just pulled on those bars and they bent out. So that's good. And so yeah, hopefully tomorrow I get the rest of my OSB on and the holes for my windows is what I'm hoping. And then after that, we're gonna build some rafters for it. Probably 2 on the outside and 2 in the middle. And then we got some steel like this that we can throw on there. But yeah, hopefully I'm hoping have all my OSB on there and windows cut out by tomorrow. Maybe get a little bit more done. But I'm looking at the back here. I gotta put something on there. I'm not sure what yet, but I'm gonna make like a rack for something. I guess I'll use it for a little bit and decide, but I need a rack for something on there. I was thinking a bicycle, but I don't know if I said this yet, but I'm gonna be using this for mostly hunting around the property. I can pull it out there with the Kodiak and then hunt out of it. That's why I'm having so many windows. But yeah, so it's a hunting little camper. So yeah, so I'm not gonna be like taking it anywhere where I'm gonna be like riding a bike. So I'm not gonna be really putting a bike rack on there. But I'm not sure what I'm gonna put on there. I'll figure that out. But yeah, it looks like it's floating right now because it's the shadow. But it's starting to look good. I took the braces off. We had to use a ratchet to get it square again. But we can take that off now. Just sitting on there. I'm gonna have to tomorrow. These are from the shooting on the OSB. These are long nails, and then I switched over to these short nails, so they don't stick out as far. I'm either gonna bend them over or grind them all off with the grinder. Not quite sure yet what I'm gonna do, but I'll figure that out tomorrow because I need to get to bed. Oh my gosh, it's so dark in here. The camera does not show it up well. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so it's the next day. I got this. This is the back wall. I got that. Those 2 panels on. Now from the inside. This is close to the same radius as my windows. So I can set those in there and trace it, and that should be good. So yeah, that's I'm up to right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to it. So the next day, I haven't been filming much because I didn't get much done. I've been just like tired and busy, and I just haven't been able to work on this thing. And so I got this back wall done. This is done. The windows slide in fine. They're all good. So now I'm starting to work on the other sides. I brought up some more OSB, and I'm gonna start doing the rest of it. I found some old OSB. It's painted. It used to be at the school, and so yeah, it's some strong old OSB. So I'm gonna use this to go across, right across there above my window, and then I'll have to cut out 2 chunks right there and there. So that will finish up this side. Then I'll have to cut out my window like the other sides, and then I'm gonna have to start doing these. Which for those, I'm gonna use all these chunks. I started peeling off the caulk the other day. So I got the caulk off those windows. Not all of them, I still have to do 2 more, the big ones. But yeah, that's how it's going right now. But I started wondering, you know, if I painted it, it probably wouldn't look as good, but it would be faster, be a lot easier, because then if you put siding, you gotta trim and do all that stuff. I don't know. I think it's just gonna be something I'll think about as I'm finished up on the OSB, because I still gotta do other stuff before I start worrying about what I'm doing with that. So yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I'll see you guys whenever something bad happens. Okay guys, so I forgot to say this, but those wheels up there are junk, and there's these wheels down here in the barn that used to be on our Chevelle, but we took them off, and these would bolt on there. So probably gonna put these on because those other tires are junk, and these have no use, and I can pop them on. They look good on there, so probably gonna be using those, but I'm not changing them right now. So yeah, I forgot. That's what I was gonna say though. So yeah, so I'm changing the tires, and look at the gap on this. And then if you come over here, look at the gap on that. I don't know, not much gap there. So we'll see what my dad thinks. But yeah. Okay guys, so we got all that buttoned up. Not totally, but we left more on this side, more overhang, because that's the side with my door. And so yeah. But oh, it's real dark. I'm gonna paint it using that white stuff that I used to paint the frame. And then if I decide to side it, I can. So I'm gonna start on that tomorrow because my dad is gonna be out of town. So and so I can't use the saws or anything like that because nobody's gonna be home. So I'll just have to paint tomorrow. Get 2 coats hopefully. I don't know how long that paint over there takes to dry, but yeah, just trying to get it on. And then if I get that painted and my dad will be back at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, then we can toss that steel up there. It's just that stuff over there, that white steel, and we'll probably need like 3 sheets, and then we're gonna still leave some hang like 6 inches or something out, so that way, because this is the way the water's running, so you don't want it to fly back and hit all that. But then we'll have it overhang out here too, even, because you don't want it touching your OSB, the water, because otherwise it will rot. So that's the plan. And then once it's painted and all that, I can start throwing in my windows and all that. I don't know when I'm gonna throw in my door. Hopefully soon. But I gotta take care of all my tools. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, guys, so I'm covered in paint. I think I got more paint on me than the actual camper, but that's all right. The paint was very chunky. It's a little old, but that's all right. It'll work. So it doesn't look good, but this is the first coat, so you really gotta gob it on there so that it seals it up. But hopefully I can get another coat today. This is the first side I did. It's definitely still wet. But I tried to seal this stuff up. I'm gonna have to get it obviously more, but it absorbs it, the paint, fast. So. But I tried to get all the underneath on all the edges because that's where the wood can take in the paint the most. So I tried to fill that in. But yeah, after a few coats, we're probably gonna have to get another bucket because there's not much paint left. But after some more coats, it should be looking better. So yeah, this is first coat. On to the next coat. My dad's not home, but my sister's up at the house, and she has a driver's license. So my dad says as long as she's here, I'm allowed to use the saw and stuff. So sorry about the dogs. I came up here and guys, I don't know how to cut this with an angle. So what I did was I measured how tall it was from down here all the way up to the top. And then I measured how far over it's gonna come, and then measured it from the top down to the bottom. And then from there, I just marked that on this board, and then used that, and I had the end of it right there, and then right down to there. And I mean, that should work, right? It has to, because it should work. I hope. I don't know. But I guess we're about to find out, so I'm gonna cut it and then we'll see. So yeah. Get a couple more chunks of OSB. These aren't full sheets. These are just chunks that have been cut and stuff, and he let me have them. So yeah, that's what I use to fill this in. Now there's a window going here, so I think I want it above my stove, which would be in here. So I'm gonna figure that out and cut that. But first I'm gonna nail all those in. None of them are nailed yet. They're all just sitting there. But it looks good. Like, there's no gaps at the top. Like, there is, but not huge gaps. So that's good. I'll have to throw a coat of paint on those. I'm not gonna be able to paint these again tonight. There's a chunk right there. Take that off. Yeah. So this paint isn't perfect, but it works. And I'm probably gonna need to get another jug anyways, because that jug is almost not done, or almost kicked the can. Yeah, it's starting to look more like a building in here. It's starting to get more closed in. Right above there, my dad said we're gonna run a trim board across the back and front, and then I can paint it. So yeah, that gap will get filled in. So what happened here is those windows are rounded, right? So I had to cut out the roundness with the Sawzall, and I forgot about that when I put that over top, or that on top like that, and then that right there. I should have left it down a little bit, but I forgot about that, so it's okay. So I stuck some 2x4s in there. I'm gonna have to trim those up so that the window does fit. But yeah, Today's Sunday, so I don't have much longer left. So next Monday, or that's tomorrow's Monday, and then yeah. So it needs to be done by next weekend. So I'm rushing to get this done. So hopefully, this is what I'm hoping. I get the rest of the OSB on tonight. It is, okay, so it's 7 o'clock tonight. I'm hoping I can get the rest of the OSB on tonight. Probably not going to be able to have time to cut my windows, but hopefully get all of it on tonight. And then tomorrow, wake up before school, like an hour before, and throw a coat of paint on this thing. And then when I get home from school, it should be dry. Throw another coat on. But that's what I'm hoping. And then maybe when I get home, I can cut out the windows for this too. And also, hopefully tonight, I can get a coat on this stuff so that it's at the same coat of paint as the other ones. So yeah, I need to get my butt moving if I want to get that done tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to it.